There you go, Casey. That's a good first round with a 150. Forces Josh to start out with a 150 as well, or they will fall short. And Josh hits another 152 and keeping it close and a tie game. Way to start that. Jonathan with a big 102, which is a huge dart for the makeup for last round. Casey with a 107. Josh needs to come up here and hit at least 100 plus to keep it close by. Needs 2 bowls now. Oh, and he goes at the trip 20. Oh, and he stays up there. But it brings it down close enough to where a bowl, depending on how Julia has this round, gives her a chance. Those were big. That was a big dart from Julia. That bullseye pushes it a little harder on the team of Chameko. That was a tough round there from John. All around the bowl though. I expect Casey here to hit another 150, and he does, leaving 62 for his partners. Now we need Josh here to come up and hit a big round too. Give his partners a chance if they are not able to take it out. He does leave an out, but it is a more difficult out. It's bull trip 16. But Julia here has a bull, or 12 bull. And she hits a 46, leaving a 16 that round. All right, Chameko needs to hit the 148 here to try to keep Josh, Greg, or Jonathan, Casey, and Julia at bay. There's one bull. Oh, and it counted a 2. That was a rough dart. I think that was at the top of the bowl, but somehow flighted the bowl, the 2. Jonathan, Casey, and Julia get that one. What a start from Josh with a big 150. That was a huge round from Jonathan. Caught them right back up to Greg and Chameko and Josh. But Josh can turn around again if he hits a big 150 right now. He has to do it now. And Casey comes up with a 150. These guys are relentless. They came back 200 points almost in 2 rounds. We need Chameko here to hit a bowl. There's one. Hit at least another one that will put some pressure on. Oh, and it drops, but that's still at least decent. You got a bull in there, and that's very important. Okay, Greg here has to hit at least 2 bulls to even out. And just high. And Josh, it's a 120, leaving 70, which is not a bad out. Chameko needs to go single 20, bullseye here. Single 15, or trip 15 now. And just high. And Greg gets it. Hitting a double 15 first and a single 5. Now they will have to diddle for the last leg. See who goes first. That is a rough place start because all Josh has to do is get on top of it and it will go right into the bowl. Just like that. So the team of Josh, Greg, and Chameko will be going first. That was a big round from Chameko. That definitely put some pressure on Julia. And Jonathan made that miss by Greg hurt with a 105. All right, Chameko here has to hit at least a bowl or two to kind of keep some pressure on. That's one big bowl. If she hits another one, but it gets it close enough to where either Greg or Josh can keep it in range for them to win it. That was a huge tag by Julia, especially with the first two darts. That was a good recovery and big bowl there. Greg has to hit at least a bowl here. And it drops. That's a rough one. And then Casey hits a big 150. That was a big turn there. Man, Chameko has to hit a couple bowls to kind of get her team in position to maybe have a chance at the out. And that was actually a very big turn. If she would hit another bull, that would have been nice, but a 156 is still an out, so at least gives them an opportunity. If it's hit or not, that's on Greg. What a huge dart by Julia. Wow. Double bull as well as the finish. Good job.